We're at 9405 Lamar. Sewer cleanout's overflowing onto the street. This is Jose with JL Martinez Plumbing. We are at 9405 Lamar. Sewer line was overflowing this morning due to a clog. We're going to go ahead and run the camera prior to any cleaning. Entering the cast iron cleanout. The Y. Cast iron goes the clay right there. More clay pipe. A little bit of roots right there. And a huge root right there. We're going to do our best to remove as many of these roots as possible. There, city main. All right, come back out. So far, I think that's what it is. I think somehow the top of that pipe just broke off. That's kind of weird how that happened. Thomas, actually go to that point. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right there, a little bit more. Can you put a tape mark right there with a nice big flap on it? All right, I think that's where possibly all the roots were coming in from. All right, let's go back in some more, Thomas. I don't see any other roots in this section here, so let's pull back out. Just that break from on top, keep coming out. And go back in a little. Go back in a little, right there. That's about 4 feet from that flap right there. So for whatever reason, there's a piece of plastic. I don't know what that is. Pull back and you can see it. Pull back, yeah, pull back. Crazy, huh? All right, so whatever that is, I mean, that could just be like a piece of plastic or something that flushed down the line and just got stuck right there. Keep coming out. I don't see no roots right there. Next, go back in. No issues there. Go back in. Okay, minor roots right here. Minor roots, but this is literally 4 times 3 is 12, right? It's about 12 feet away, right? Yeah. That is minor. Next joint, minor roots also, nothing crazy. Go back in slowly. All right, that looks good. Let's pull out. And now we're coming out of the cast iron. We do know that that turn is a few feet from the double soup cleanouts. At the turn of the driveway, which is about 250 feet approximately from the street. The cleanout that we're accessing right now is right next to an orange tree. So right here, for us who get the camera on this side, we do have a picture going the opposite way, showing the the roots. Okay. There is the orange tree right there. And there's the clean out right there. Run a bit of water. walking down the hill where the ice plants are at. All right. We're digging up these cleanouts here to make the repair. You can tell that this one's straight up and down, that one's diagonal. That looks like that was actually hit by a vehicle, which caused it to turn. Going towards the street. And right there, there's some kind of debris blocking the camera and our equipment from going down. Possibly a rock or something right there. And we're right in between both cleanouts. We're gonna go the other way right now. And here's the cleanouts. As we go in, you can see the break on the pipe. That's why we're assuming this pipe got hit. And there's about maybe out of a 4-inch pipe, there's about maybe 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 inch opening for the camera to go in. And on the right hand side, you can see the roots come in. I don't know if I'll get a better. There they are. Good amount of roots right at that turn. So it's a broken right there, right at that turn. Roots are coming in right there. And there's Thomas. And there's our vehicle. Okay, we started digging right now, and we confirmed that this was hit by a vehicle, because you can see how it just separated the pipe really good. So we're gonna put a few rags in here. Try to lift up that dirt before it goes in there. So we reduce the amount of dirt going in there, but that's exactly what it was. Okay, we're gonna video towards those roots upstream of these cleanouts that we just installed, where the roots were coming in at. And it looks like the whole pipe shifted off. You can see the mud on the top right between the 1 and the 3 o'clock position. That's all mud. The openings to the left, so the whole pipe got moved. So this will have to be dug up. I think when it hit the pipe, it just caused all this to happen. This is Jose with JL Martinez Plumbing. A few things is, when the original cleanouts were sticking up, the cleanout closest to the driveway was hit by some type of vehicle to cause significant damage, to where the cleanout on that side, the plastic at the banded connection dropped about 3/4 of its pipe diameter, meaning that it got hit so hard that it just dropped. At the same time, this is the actual pipe coming down, and as you can see, Here is the actual pipe coming straight this way. On this side here, we have the iron, the hub. And underneath that hub, there's lead. And underneath that lead is the sealant, which is called the oakum. It's like a hemp. The oakum is down here, and this top part is lead. So if I scratch this right here, you'll get lead right in there. So this pipe, when that got hit, caused so much force, it popped this pipe out of the fitting, breaking this, exposing this to the native soil, and allowing dirt, debris, and everything else to just enter. Over time, it just it got sealed up with the rust. If we look on the inside, how do you want to do this? Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. There we go.
So on the inside, you can see that the whole thing's offset.
I think it's the other side. See it better.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's a huge reduction.
Yeah. Okay, we've added the epoxy to the felt, and we're currently just calibrating the distance or the thickness. Vacuum pump. Right there. This is Jose with JL Martinez Plumbing. We are videoing from the clean out access next to the orange tree near the house, and we're currently at the ABS cleanouts that we installed, and we're going to pull back past the cleanouts, past the root intrusion, past the broken 20-degree fitting that we took out and replaced, and we're going to see how it looks. Stop it there. Going just a little too far. Right there. As you can see, the liner has blended into the ABS, nice and smooth. This is going to allow for a smooth transition from the cast iron to the plastic. Keep going, nice and easy. Beautiful 22-degree turn right there. Look at that. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Leave it going a little right there. All right, pull back out. Oh, this is cast iron that's been lined. Stop right there. That's just a little excess resin that'll flush out. Okay, we're there. This is the transition from the cast iron coming in to the liner. We have a nice smooth transition. This is looking really nice. We're going to keep pulling out. And stop right here. There used to be a lot of buildup right here at the bottom, and as you can see now, the pipe is a lot more rounder. Less buildup. We removed about a good 90% of it. And again, we're pulling against the flow. We're coming uphill right now. This looks way better than it did before. We're still coming up the side of the hill. And now we're coming up to clean out. All right. And show the tree, clean the lens, show the hillside, all that stuff, and the house behind us. Orange trees right there. We have the blue tent where we're working at down there. And there's the house where the sewer line's coming from, or the sewer's coming from. This is Jose with JL Martinez Plumbing.